Wagwan, greetings to you. Welcome to my backup channel. Have you subscribed to this channel? What are you waiting for? Please consider doing so. My people, I am on the road to 1K subscribers. And of course, I rely on you. Kindly take me to 1K subscribers. So guys, you can't imagine what the naysayers are doing. There's this lady, because the name is a lady's name, in JT's channel, who one day woke up and decided to buy membership for 25 people, by the way. 25! Like, she did it randomly. Guys, buying membership is not a problem, by the way. Do you understand? You can join a person's, membership if you feel like doing so. Do you understand? But there's no way you can just wake up one day and you buy membership for people randomly. Remember, this is what usually happens. We have people that go to the naysayers chat section to comment, to just drop their honest opinions. And most of the time, these people are Team Marwa. Do you understand? And therefore, when they go and do that, they buy this membership, they buy including for members, for Marwa's people. I ask, what exactly do they want from Marwa's team? Buying membership is not a problem. JT, you know your people, you have your group, you have your own family, you have your own circle. Why would the membership be bought randomly? Like, why wouldn't they just buy for the people that they know, that actually, are subscribed to whatever they do at their own channels? This matter of just waking up and you want to force people into your camp, it cannot work. And that is so shameful. In fact, shame on you. Whoever bought that membership, shame on you. You can't do that unless you have some hidden agendas. Why would you do that? Why would you want to come out and force people to be members in JT's channel? Why would you do that? Guys, I don't know whether you have experienced this. Please drop your comment right here. Let's have a discussion. On other news, Rosio came out and said he had bought a piece of land. Isn't that progress? After all, Rosio is married to Marwa. We all know when it comes to marriage, it comes in different ways. By the way, I understand all those, nitty-gritties. Do you understand? Of course, I know there are people that will come out in the comment section and ask me, oh, when did Marwa and Rosio get married? Do you get it? We have our Kenyan constitution, and there's something that is, it says, or rather quotes, about such type of, marriages. So just be informed. Before you drop your message, just have that at the back of your mind. Do you understand? Rosio is Marwa's wife. Rosio, of course, is not a Kenyan. And by now, of course, I know she's not a citizen of Kenya. Therefore, she cannot buy land, like, under her own name. But she can buy land under Maisha's name. She can buy land under Marwa's name. Do you understand? Those people that are coming out to castigate and throw stones at Rosio, just because she said she has bought a piece of land, shame on you. It doesn't necessarily mean that the land has to be in her name. She has done what she wants to do. Remember, people want to grow. Who doesn't want to grow in terms of, property, finances and etc.? Who just wants to be in the same spot? I want to grow as a content creator. And therefore, I have to do everything possible to keep on creating content and all that. Rosio came out and said she has a lot of plans. Among these plans is to start an NGO. Of course, an NGO is a very good idea. Let Rosio use that as a way of helping people in Nyabohanse. The land that she's buying, it is meant for her and her project. These people can't sleep. They have started spreading rumors. According to them, Rosio wants to construct a house there. In case she fights with Marwa, she will have a place to run to. She will have a backup, according to them. And that is why she bought land in Nyabohanse. And it is meant for her own security. These people, they talk, and sometimes I look at them and I wonder, do you have women in the families that you come from? Do you have sisters? Would you want your sister to be empowered? Or would you rather have your sister, stay without any form of empowerment? What would you prefer? Let Rosio be. Rosio met Marwa. And I strongly believe, as a believer, a Christian for that matter, this was ordained by God. They met, they have a child, and they're staying together. And of course, Rosio has learned and benefited a lot through YouTube. You've been, ridiculing Rosio. When she was in the streets of Mexico, you remember she used to sing, and her channel was not doing good back then because she had not met Marwa. But destiny connected them, and they met. And Rosio is doing good. When you look at her videos, the views are there. And that tells you that Rosio is making good money in YouTube. Let her be empowered. Let her do whatever she wants to do. At the end of the day, it is still, the equation is still the same. She's still with Marwa. Do you understand? You are the people that are enemies of progress. You don't want to see a woman developing. You don't want to see a woman doing good. So guys, I don't know what you think about this first part of the video. Please drop your comment. Let's have a conversation. On other news, there's this guy that is called Gintu. Gintu came out here on the streets to talk about matters that, according to me, they don't make sense. Number one, Gintu shouldn't be out here talking about anything to do with marriage. I remember last year when the issue to do with Percy came out on the streets of YouTube. There's a time I did a video, and in that video I said Gintu is married. Majority of you came for me and said Gintu is not married. Shock on you. With time, the truth came out. Gintu is married, or rather was married. Gintu had a woman in his house. And this is the young lady that we see struggling in her incomplete house. Gati, Africa. Shock on you. This guy that is opening his mouth very big, shouting left and right, left his own high and dry. Left a lady when she is expectant. My guys, I don't know. If we have women here in this that gonna watch this video and you have ever been pregnant, please drop your comment here. That is the time that you need your man the most. That is the time that you need the emotional support. Gintu threw this lady out of their matrimonial home. This lady left with nothing, and she was expectant. Gintu has always come out to fool people. The way he's fighting to help the needy, to help women in the society, while his own is out there suffering. My people, I know most of you have been watching Gati Africa. You can see her house is not yet complete, yet she has moved in. I remember there's a time I did a community post to appeal for people to support her. And there's this guy, Mr. Fruit, that came out and was like, why the sudden urge for her to move in. I don't know, sometimes you look at such people, assuming that Mr. Fruit's money is a man. Anything is possible in YouTube. This could be a woman. If you don't know, now you know. Okay, this guy was like, why the sudden urge? Why can't she stay in her rental apartment? And guys, you know what? This lady Gati Africa, there's this lady from UK that has been helping her. This lady had paid, rent for her for some number of months. And the lease was coming to an end. Gati Africa, as we speak, is sleeping in that incomplete house, while the father of her child is busy running his mouth on YouTube streets. He has the influence. That one is it. Of course, I'll give it to him. He has the influence. He would have helped Gati complete that house if he really cares for his unborn child. But he doesn't care. When you look at the house, the walls are not yet done. The floor is not yet done. But that lady is in there. And I think I watched her video last night. Whoever is helping her is trying to fill in those openings that are around the house for her own safety. But the truth of the matter is that that house has a long way to go before it's done. And the reason why I'm talking about this is to say this guy Gintu should be the last person to talk about any person's marriage, because he is the biggest clown on these YouTube streets. You can't be sitting down and criticizing people's marriages when you yourself, your own, is suffering. I saw a comment yesterday in Gati's channel. There was someone that was urging Gati to take Gintu to court so that she can get child support and etc. As a single mother, I'll tell you sometimes, and especially here in Kenya, matters to do with, court for matters to do with getting paternity, whatever, DNA, matters to do with getting some support and or any other thing from, a man is not something that is as advanced as I see in America. My favorite, is it a movie or whatever? It's not a movie. This is let me call it just a documentary, reality show. I love watching Paternity Court. And there's this lady. She's called Judge Lauren Lake. I watch her a lot. And when I look at how matters are done abroad, they are kind of different from us. Do you understand? Some of us, we've gone to those courts and we are still fighting. Do you understand? But the process is never smooth. The process is never smooth. And sometimes it leads to death. And my advice to Gati would be simple. I wish she just focuses in her education. Apart from that, let her put extra work in her YouTube channel so that she can get monetization. And from that, she can figure out how to support herself and her own child. Sometimes in Africa, let me just stick to Kenya. In Kenya, this matter to do with getting support from the court, and I'm talking about child support, it has never worked to many, to majority of the women. It has never worked. I know of women that have gone to court so many times until they became mentally drained and they gave up in the process. So remember, myself, I'm a single parent. I'm talking from my own experience. When I look at Gati as at her age, she's very young, very, very young. She has a long way to go. And therefore, she can recollect herself, and do something for herself and her unborn child. And that is why it reached a point where people were calling out on well-wishers to support her. And still I ask if there's anybody who feels like they can support her in finishing her house fine and well, you can reach out to her. Her details are in her channel, Gati Africa. And my message to Gintu is very simple. Don't talk when you are actually the worst of all. You deserted your own woman. She's expectant. She is struggling. Yet you are there enjoying, running left and right. Just because, I don't know, you feel like you are untouchable or whatever. So it is what it is, guys. I don't know what to think about this video. Let me know at the comment section. Thank you so much and goodbye for now.